So there you go, you're quite wise with the profile. We'll make you even wiser. You'll know masses about the guys after you've had a chat. Good morning.
Good morning.
Good morning. Lovely to have you on the programme. We've got a huge amount of questions to get through, so we'll go through fairly quickly. Some from the floor, I think, first of all. Lorraine. Where's Lorraine? Lorraine.
How long do you both expect to stay together?
Probably 50 years, I should think. We may not be doing music, but we'll probably be together for a long time.
Do you have any long-term plans? Do you ever think that far up front and think, well, you know, maybe the careers might change in 4 or 5 years' time, or do you take it as it comes?
I think you have a sort of a vague idea of where you'd like to be and what you'd like to be doing, but the immediate plan is just not over 5 years or something like that.
Right. Okay. And there's one from Russell. Russell has a question.
Thanks. How do you spend your spare time?
Watching telly mostly. But I've started in the gardening now, so I'm really into digging up the gardening, you know.
Let's elaborate on those a little bit more. First of all, what's your favourite telly programme? What do you like watching?
I watch all sorts.
Do you?
Every side and every programme.
Are you one of those, do you just turn it on and watch the whole thing? One of those people who can watch it wall to wall, or are you quite selective in what you watch?
Well, I've got a remote control, so no one in the house can watch anything all the way through. You're always flicking it.
Keep it in your pocket. Yeah. Keep complete control. How about your garden? Is it a big garden?
No, it's only a small garden, but it was in a real mess when I moved in, so we've started digging it up now. Putting some grass seed down, you know.
Have you got plants and things in it, or are you
plants,
just gonna...
yeah, and vegetables.
Yeah.
It's coming along.
Well. Homegrown stuff. On to the phones. Let's go on the phones and take some questions from there. Line 1, first of all. Good morning. Who's that?
It's Hannah Wink.
Hi, Hannah. How are you?
I'm fine.
Good. Off you go.
I would like to ask Vince, why doesn't he ever smile when he's playing?
Well, it's just 'cause I get so nervous, you see, you know. There's all these, like, several cameramen in front of you staring at you, making funny faces, and that, it makes you really nervous. So I always keep a grim expression.
Do you don't still get nervous, do you?
Yeah, I do, yeah.
Really?
Especially for live television.
Yeah.
You know.
I would have thought that after the sort of period of time that you've been together and you've been performing, you got used to that by now. It can't be worse than performing live on stage, surely.
Well, it is, because, you know, it's unexpected. You know, you don't know what someone's going to ask you, and you don't know what your answers are going to be. So, at least on stage, every night you're doing the same thing, you know.
Yeah. I see. How about you? Do you get nervous?
Yeah, I do get nervous, but I'm sort of like, I go the opposite way to Vince. I go completely stupid. You know, like, smiling and just saying really daft things, you know.
I see. OK, well, we'll wait for that one then. For him to not say a word and for you to go mad. Line 2. Who's on line 2?
Hello?
Hello, who's that?
It's Claire Dixon.
Hi, how are you?
I'm fine.
All right, Claire, off you go.
Yes. Do you like getting up in the morning?
I hate getting up in the morning. When we have early TV shows, like this morning, I sometimes find it easier to stay up all night the night before, because I don't usually go to bed till about 4 o'clock in the morning anyway.
Did you do that,
usually.
that last night? Did you?
No, I didn't.
You did go to bed?
That's why I look so terrible.
How about you, Vince? I mean, what do you an early morning person or a late night?
I'm not as late as him, you know. He gets up in the afternoon, I get up in the mornings.
Right. Fair enough. They never meet each other. Line 3, who's on 3?
Hello?
Hi, who's that?
It's Joanne Lawrence.
Hi, Joanne. Whereabouts are you?
I'm in Neasden.
OK. Off you go with your question.
Right, this question's for both of you. Who first influenced you in your music?
I think early on it was a guy called Paul Simon. I was really into the early material that he recorded. But now I kind of listen to everything, you know. I've got like a very varied record collection.
Oh, I used to listen to all my mum's and dad's records blaring out when I was younger, and that was usually like Elvis and Buddy Holly and lots of country and western, which I thought was really terrible at the time, but now I'm getting back into it.
What can you remember? Let's put you on the spot a little bit. What's the last record you bought? Can you remember going out and buying, you know, have you been out and bought an album or a CD or something recently? What's yours?
Pasadena's new album.
Right. Was that the single or the album?
The album.
That was the album.
I think I bought the Eurythmics last album. I'm trying to catch up on my collection.
Right. OK. Line 4 now. And where's this call coming from?
It's coming from Guernsey.
Ah, yes, I thought I could hear the sea in the background. What's your name?
Sally Mark.
Hiya, Sally. Off you go.
This question's for both of you. How did you get to meet?
Well, actually, what happened was I put an advert in one of the music papers and I advertised for a singer to form a band. And we held auditions in London. And Andy was number 41 in the audition list.
What did you think when you first met him?
I thought he was all right. I mean, I was quite nervous and everything, but I mean, I'd always liked his material before, so I was sort of like really looking forward to it. I was just going to have a good time anyway, you know.
All right, thank you very much indeed for your call. Give our love to Guernsey. And line 5, we can sneak a quick one in. Who's on line 5?
Patricia Gillespie.
Hi, Patricia. Off you go. Whereabouts are you calling from?
London.
From London. Going all over the place here. Ask your question.
Andy and Vince, are you going to a Halloween party this year?
I don't know. I think usually we're never here, so we don't get a chance. But if there's one going on...
Have you got one? Are you organising a Halloween party?
Monday, on 31st.
You're having one, are you?
Yeah.
Right. Are you inviting all your mates?
Yeah.
We'll see whether or not we can all make it round there.
Andy and Vince, did you go to one when you was little?
Did you have Halloween? Halloween? That's the drink that goes with it, by the way.
I don't know. I don't want to sound old, but I don't think it was sort of as much popular.
What about things like fireworks and stuff? Do you used to have fireworks?
Oh, yeah, fireworks displays, the local display,
Do you go to organised ones, or do you have them in your back garden?
Well, it's been to the organised ones, yeah.
It's both of them. All right, thank you very much indeed. Thank you for that. Thank you very much for your calls. Would you join us a little bit later on the video vote, perhaps?
Sure, yeah.
That'd be great. Great. Thank you very much. And